All right, so we're diving into Psalm 92 today from the New Living Translation, right?
That's right.
And it's got this subtitle, a psalm, a song to be sung on the Sabbath day. So it really sets the scene. What jumps out at you right off the bat?
Well, I think that opening call to gratitude, it's so powerful. It is good to give thanks to the Lord, to sing praises to the Most High. It's like a foundation.
Yeah, yeah. And then it gets even more specific, right? Like when to give thanks.
Exactly. It says morning for God's unfailing love and then evening for his faithfulness. So it's this daily rhythm of appreciation woven right in.
That timing. It's like a deliberate practice almost. What do you make of that? Like why those specific attributes at those times? Love in the morning, faithfulness at night.
Well, it could be a way of recognizing God's presence throughout the entire day, the start, the end, everything in between. That constant cycle, it's grounding, I think. Like no matter what happened that day, good or bad, you start and end with this acknowledgement of God's love and faithfulness. Keeps things in perspective.
Really does. And it wasn't just like a silent thing. They brought out the instruments.
Oh, yeah. The psalm mentions a 10-stringed instrument, a harp, and a lyre. Music. It was a huge part of their worship.
Right, right. So were those instruments like symbolic in some way or just what they had lying around?
Well, I mean, they definitely fit into the whole tradition of temple worship in ancient Israel. Music played a crucial role, amplifying the emotional and spiritual impact. So those specific instruments, probably familiar, part of the soundscape of worship, creating a rich, varied experience.
Yeah, makes sense. Okay, so we've got this general call to praise, but then it gets personal. Like, you thrill me, Lord, with all you have done for me. I sing for joy because of what you have done.
Yeah.
Really shifts the focus.
Definitely. It goes from general gratitude to deeply personal experience. Like they're feeling it in their bones. And then from that place of joy, it zooms out, to the bigger picture. Oh, Lord, what great works you do and how deep are your thoughts. But then it kind of takes a turn, doesn't it?
It does. It says, only a simpleton would not know, and only a fool would not understand this. Pretty strong words. What's the message there about the nature of God's work?
Well, it's like they're saying the evidence is everywhere. In creation, in the world around them. So if you don't get it, it's not a lack of proof, it's a lack of something else. Insight, maybe? Or willingness to see. It's that ancient Hebrew understanding of wisdom, Not just book smarts, but moral and spiritual discernment.
Ah, okay, that makes sense. And then it goes right into the fates of the wicked and the righteous. Though the wicked sprout like weeds and evildoers flourish, they will be destroyed forever. But you, O Lord, will be exalted forever. Talk about ultimate justice. What's with the weed imagery? What does that tell us about how they saw that kind of fleeting success?
It's a great image, right? Because weeds grow fast, but they're, superficial, temporary. Their roots aren't deep. Just like the wicked, they might seem to be thriving for a bit, but it doesn't last. God, though, he's eternal. It's that contrast between the fleeting and the everlasting.
Yeah, I see that. And then there's this really interesting personal declaration. The speaker says, "But you have made me as strong as a wild ox. You have anointed me with the finest oil." A wild ox, that's a pretty powerful image. What's the significance there?
Oh, definitely. The wild ox was known for its strength, its resilience, untamed, So comparing themselves to that, it's attributing their own strength and ability to endure to God's power working through them. And the anointing with oil, that was a symbol of divine favor, a blessing, being set apart for something special. It's like they're saying, I'm divinely supported, strengthened.
Wow, yeah, that's powerful. And then it ends with this beautiful picture of flourishing. But the godly will flourish like palm trees and grow strong like the cedars of Lebanon. I mean, both those trees are known for their, longevity, right?
Yeah.
But is there more to it than just a long life?
Oh, absolutely. Think about the palm tree. It bears fruit even in tough conditions. So it's not just about surviving, it's about thriving, being fruitful, even when things are hard. And the cedar, it's strong, deeply rooted. It represents stability. You can't knock it over easily. And the psalm takes it a step further, saying they're transplanted to the Lord's own house. So they're not just surviving, they're flourishing in God's presence, constantly nourished,
And then this line, it really gets me. Even in old age, they will still produce fruit. They will remain vital and green. This whole idea of continued purpose, even when you're older, it's so hopeful.
It really is, because it goes against that idea of old age being all about decline, and says, no, you can still be vital, you can still contribute. A life lived with God at the center just keeps giving. It stays green, stays relevant. And then it wraps up by reaffirming God's justice and the fact that there's no evil in him.
So to sum it all up, Psalm 92, It's a powerful reminder, isn't it, about the importance of being thankful, of recognizing God's power and his justice. The wicked might seem successful, but it's fleeting. Righteousness, though, it lasts. And those who are devoted to God, they keep flourishing, they keep producing fruit, no matter their age. So I guess the question for all of us listening is, thinking about that idea of continuous fruitfulness, what kind of fruit do you want to cultivate in your own life right now? Something to think about.
Absolutely.
All right, that's it for today's deep dive.
Thanks.
Thanks for listening.